So this loop circles around this bathroom. There are sites on the outer edge of the loop, mostly looking at water, and there are sites that are on the interior. 63, interior. "62, interior." "60, interior." Okay, I just got some info from camp staff, and she said that house there is a private camp, and this site with no number is an overflow site, like if they're full and someone comes in at the last minute. As we go down around this loop, there is a road on the other side of the water, so you can hear if a car goes by. Good. Site 57. Big, right next to that one. It's easier to put in here at 57. Looks good. And then this back path is right along the shore, and kind of you could tuck into each of these sites there. Site 53 has this long driveway. Is 56 was a bit smaller. 55 is nice, level, possibly the lowest and therefore nearest to the water. 54 also good. And then 53 was a site I was originally booked to have. And also a good water view, and actually it's up. 52 up a tiny hill, but again, beautiful water view. One layer of trees, but not really blocking it. To the west, little color in the sky. Coming up that hill, coming around the corner of the loop, we have the first lean-to here is dogwood, and then looking that way, and there's sites along the perimeter. Dogwood sees the water like that through the trees. I hear the road if a car comes by. 50 and 49. 49 was good. That was a long driveway back in there. Someone is there now. And 50 is good also, with a big water view, and I think it had a easier put in pathway to the water. That lean-to is butternut, and it's not part of 42. It's just right next to 42. 43, 44. Yeah, oh. 58, 59. I don't know what that one was over there. And the restroom. Looking up to the restroom. 41 on the right. 39 on the left. So I just saw him clean out Blue Jay, so I know they left. It's a cabin. Beautiful little front porch. Looking right onto the water. Wow. So they have 38, which looks extremely excellent because it's right near the water's edge, and across there's nothing. That farthest loop was 38 through 63. I'm trying to walk on the middle loop, and it looks heavily occupied, so I'm not sure I'll talk to the camera very much. Sumac occupied. 32. Water spigot. Maple. You can see the water beyond. Alder, occupied. 31. Too close to others. 30, next to the bathroom, which I think they said was the newest bathroom. Hi. Elm. Alright, I'll put you down. Oak. I do not see any water view at Oak. It's the newest bathroom. Blue sky today. Okay. Larch. Interior. Ash. Interior. So here's the main road as it comes through. And there are these two lean-tos over here, ash and fir. You can see down the way the new bathroom. And then here, this way is, so this way is just a couple more lean-tos. Locust, fir. You can see the next lean-to. Other than that, fir has a big buffer of woods. That lean-to is willow. You can see the water a little bit. This cabin is called Raven. Beech. And you can see these lean-tos are near each other, but they have a pretty decent buffer. This is the last cabin called Falcon. I'm curious to look in the window. That's what I would expect in there, like very simple bunk beds and a little table, I think. I don't find the cabins all that appealing in a way. However, I would in total winter, right? Like a ski cabin. That could be cool if it had a wood stove, but I don't think that's really what they are. Here is Poplar. This is the final lean-to on this interior road, and it has a water view. It's nice. Very nice. There's a pathway down. As in a real-life neighborhood, neighbors depend on who the neighbor is. If they're outside playing loud music and laughing all day, you notice them more. And if they're quiet or never home, you notice them less. And it depends if you're that social person who wants to talk to them and say hi, or if you really want the isolation and communication with nature, then you might just wish you had the feeling of being all alone. And here is where the main road to the right there is going back to the entrance and the office. Trash and recycling area. So overall, I think this is an excellent campground because it's on the water. It has beautiful trees. The sites are mostly buffered, and it's up here in the middle of nowhere. However, there are definitely these sites, some campgrounds too, where they're like right with each other, like twins. And I don't understand that, except that it's easiest to make the layout that way. Like they were able to put a site there, and so they did. And maybe they just rely on spacing people out naturally until it becomes so full that you have to have that neighbor right there. This is the first loop. Ooh, I see some water views coming. This is nice. Okay, what do we have here? Here is the camp road, very quiet part of it. And here's 24. And I can see somebody's truck back there. There's the water. So 22 is an interior site. And it would just have that neighbor 24. But otherwise, I believe there's woods all around. Oh, there's a site right there. When I called to make my reservation, my questions were, which sites have a put-in for my kayak? And then from those, which sites were somewhat secluded? 23, 25, 26, 27. 23. Well, let's go see. 23, can see right to the neighbor there. But look at this amazing put-in. Wow. On the right here is 25. Across from woods, but you can see several sites, sorta, kinda. There's the water. After 25, there are, I think, 2 sites there at the end, but there's someone there and I could hear they have a dog, so I can't go up to it. But it looks pretty nice, the one that's on the water. 20, interior, no privacy. Exactly, but they can see the water from across the street. 21. $19. Wow. So 19, I think, although it looks right over there, there's a little more price you can see over there. And then that directly across is 18. Wow. Oh, this is nice. Because you can see that way and a little bit that way. Oh, I see the beach. I didn't know that. Here is the bathroom building for this first loop. 17, water view across from the bathroom. 16, right on the water. Oh, here's a little cabin. Loon, it's called. How cute. The loon cabin is next to the bathroom and directly across from site 15. And here's 13. I don't like 13. I can't go to the campers beach right now because there's no dogs allowed on the beach. Maybe later I'll get a picture of it. The sign says amphitheater and nature trail. This is continuing on the loop. 12 is on the interior. No neighbor though. It's good. Buffer to the trail. And these trees between 12 and 11. On the interior. Buffer before seeing 12. No neighbor across. And easy walk down to the beach. Quiet part of the loop here. No road noise. And then 9 is across from 10. So as I go around this backside of the loop 1, I think I'll be interior unless there's 7. Looks very small. Across from 8 looks better. 5 across from 6. 4 interior across from 3. I think it was 3. And 2 is interior but quiet, very quiet. Nobody across from 2. Water spigot. And that's bringing us back down to the loop. So this must be 1. I find at so many campgrounds that site number 1 is overlooked, like often unoccupied, out of the way. The first site on the loop, and so just tucked to the side. Usually it's nothing special, but often it ends up being quiet with a huge buffer or no neighbors. And this meets that because there's where the loop comes in. And here is site 1, nothing special, but large, level, just woods all behind, no neighbors. And the closest neighbor would be up on that hill. That's number 2. At this campground, I am getting 2 bars of cell service. I have been able to communicate with my family regularly by text and even send photos. Overall, I think this is an excellent campground, and of course my favorite sites are the ones that are directly on the water, preferably with a put-in for your kayak if you have one. And I do appreciate that Vermont State Parks have very helpful, friendly park staff, ranger type people, and the bathrooms have pay showers, but I have no complaints. They're hot water and easy to operate. So I do like having flush toilets and a shower in the camping experience. Worked for me. He's coming back up the final loop hill.